Okay, now I think it's going.
Testing.
Yeah, it looks like we're about the same volume. I can probably bump up a little bit because I'm not going to talk any fucking louder than this. So, yeah. How about now?
Testing.
God, you talk loud. Look at all those spikes.
I know. My grandpa used to. You didn't have to hold the phone to your ear. He would walk into the house and just, yeah, you could have a conversation with him across the room, no problem.
How old was your grandpa?
My mom was the same way.
How old was your grandpa?
When he died, 89.
At the time you're telling this story.
My entire life that he was alive. His
sure,
entire life.
Like 70s.
The Dighton men they can project. They could. Most of them are dead.
So how old?
Birth till death.
No, like the time period you're talking about.
Yeah, 70s, 80s.
So why are you emulating a 70-year-old man?
It's just what
Do you
I'm
want
used
to be
to.
known as a 70-year-old man?
It's just what
you
I'm
want
used
the people
to
think you're like a... Yeah, she's got 70-year-old man-like qualities. Love you.
You are totally the biggest mark.
And I have half the brain that you do.
Hulk Hogan, you can go to hell.
And all these people are a bunch of stinking bums, aren't you?
Reigning United States heavyweight champion Bret Hitman Clark.
Hey, welcome to the podcast, everybody. This is a very special episode. This is the 50th episode. Zach isn't here because he's getting a sex change. Clay got caught smuggling some dick pills across the border of Mexico, so he's going to be held up for quite some time. Big episode 50. We wanted to hold off, but this is kind of a milestone, so we decided to go for it anyhow. So I am here with my lovely fiance Jessica.
Hello.
Who projects like a 70-year-old man.
Hey.
That's what we've learned.
At least you won't have any issues hearing me.
That's true. We won't have any issues hearing you. So yeah, that's kind of what we got going for the show tonight. Episode 50 of WCW Monday Nitro. I believe this is the 1-year anniversary for them. It's coming from the Manatee Civic Center in Palmetto, Florida. What do you think about manatees?
They're pretty endangered.
So that's it for the Sea Cows. Palmetto, Florida, 1,384 in attendance is the number I have. I'm showing that's a sellout. I don't know. Clay, I'm sure, is gonna butcher me. He's going nuts in Mexican prison right now because he can tell you how many of those are paid for and comped. But I'm showing 1,384 people, which is a sellout. Definitely not a big crowd, but at least there's asses in all the seats. Raw this week runs on Friday, so Nitro gets to run unopposed for their birthday, doing a 4.2. I was going to start this week in honor of our 50th episode, the Raw Report, which I was going to do every week, and this week I don't have one. Right now in Raw, I believe on the episode, either just after or just before this, just to give you an idea what's going on, Big Van Vader with Jim Cornette beat Freddie Joe Floyd. Freddie Joe Floyd, motherfucker! Fucking Vader, crush him! Big fucking killer!
Goddamn.
Got Goldust going over Sid, Austin, and Savio Vega in a 4-way. And the champion, Shawn Michaels, beats Yokozuna in a non-title match, which, of course, if he's going to win, why not make it a non-title fucking match? Because, why would you defend your title, especially in something you're going to go over on? That good fucking booking. That makes a lot of goddamn sense. Anyhow, it's that time. Everybody should know what the fuck to do. Press play on your episode in 3, 2, 1, play.
Here we go.
All right, what do you think of this intro? You got,
Lots of explosions.
exploding buildings.
Fire everywhere.
You got fire. You got, yeah, it's good stuff. All right, we're here with Harvey, the not wonder dog, also.
Aw, he's a sweet dog.
What kind of dog is that?
Cocker Spaniel.
What's he do?
He's adorable. That's what he does.
He's not that cute.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
Yes, he is.
And he's kind of dumb.
Well, maybe. But I love him. That's all that matters.
All right, that's enough love for one episode. Looks like we got Billy Kidman and Juventud Guerrero to start the show.
They have fluffy hair.
Yeah, Juvy does have fluffy hair.
What's with the mask?
Well, he's Mexican.
So if you're Mexican, you wear a mask?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Outside of wrestling, I can't really think of any Mexicans that wear masks, but I'm pretty sure Antonio Banderas, that's a mask.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's
at this point it's
horribly
just
ugly in real
there.
life. No, luchadors. That's a big thing. They all wear masks.
Ow.
That way you don't know who they are.
Oh wait, wasn't Chris Benoit, wasn't he a luchador?
He wasn't a luchador, but same sort of thing to an outsider. In Japan, a lot of people wear masks, and he wore one there.
Gotcha. So wait, why do they wrestle outside of the ring?
Well, because you can do all sorts of cool shit outside the ring that looks crazy. I mean, they shouldn't wrestle outside the ring because nobody can fucking see it, and
Yeah.
there's no reason to wrestle outside the ring. But if the ref's doing his job, he should be counting to 10, and anyone who's outside the ring after a 10 count should be eliminated.
Yeah. Well, alrighty then.
They don't do it, though. They don't follow their own rules anymore.
No.
And by anymore, I mean back then.
Who needs rules these days?
Well,
Or then.
or then.
Or ever, really.
I mean, in the 70s, these fuckers would have been counted out.
But they seem to be putting on a good show. They like to do flippies. Lots of flippies.
A lot of flippy shit. That's the gimmick of the lightweight guys. They're not big and strong and burly, so they got to do a lot of flippies.
Flying through the air with the greatest of ease.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
What do you think of that mask?
It's pretty impressive. I was more so noting the hair. It's crimped.
Should I grow my hair like that?
No, please don't.
All right.
Maybe a beard, though.
So, I can't grow a beard. You know that. Why are you calling out my lack of manhood?
Aww. I love your beard that you have.
For our 6 listeners.
You're welcome.
So, Kidman, the guy in the red trunks, the non-masked one, he'll go on to have a gimmick that he's itchy.
Does he have an STD?
No, he just scratches all over. Like maybe ringworm, or he's just kind of dirty. That's his gimmick later.
That's a terrible gimmick.
It's actually a pretty good gimmick.
I don't... How is it that intimidating?
Oh, no, it's not intimidating.
No, I'll just stand here and itch myself while you go and flip you through the air.
He's 180 pounds. He's not going to intimidate anybody.
That is true.
But imagine if you had to touch someone's skin that was itchy.
That's true. I wouldn't want to do that.
Well, he joins this thing. Spoiler alert for everyone. He joins this thing called Raven's Flock. That's the Shooting Star Press. That's his finisher.
Alrighty.
And fucking Juventud kicks out of it, you motherfucker. What'd you think of that Shooting Star Press?
I was impressed. I wouldn't want to do that. Flying off of tall things doesn't seem like a fun time to me.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
And see, sometimes they do things that make me think that they're just going to hurt. Like that. He landed almost on his head. Why would he want to do that?
Because almost doesn't count.
Oh.
Well, he won. So this this doesn't begin it because it's happened before, but this is it's part of the early tradition. that Nitro opens up with lighter weight guys.
He's a unicorn. Was he a unicorn? He had a horn.
He does kind of look like a unicorn.
Aw, unicorn. Hi, Uni.
Anyhow, the lighter weight guys, they're I think it's good for the crowd. It's exciting. A lot of movement, a lot of stuff going on.
I liked the flipping. The flipping was fun.
I'm surprised that match wasn't longer.
Yeah. I was just thinking they didn't seem to get too terribly tired.
Well, you'll find out that's not true here in a second.
Oh. Foreshadowing.
So Mean Gene Okerlund tries to get an interview with him.
Oh, wait, is this the guy that does the Let's Get Ready to Rumble?
No, that's Michael Buffer. I know you think anyone in a ring with a tuxedo is Michael Buffer, but Mean Gene's about a foot shorter, 25 pounds heavier, and not Michael Buffer.
Well, I don't know these things.
So it bugs me that this mask covers his upper lip.
Yeah, you can't see his nose at all.
Anyhow.
It's a mix of a fly and a unicorn.
Yeah. So he doesn't have great English, and he's huffing and puffing and exhausted. And I don't know that he's a good interviewer anyhow. And Mean Gene's just not particularly tolerant of people of other cultures. So this is a bit of a train wreck, but he's talking about how he's going to wrestle Konnan for the Mexican title, which I guess is still a fucking thing that they're talking about. That Konnan has that I don't fucking know.
Who's Konnan? Is it Konnan the Barbarian?
Yeah, he's going to wrestle Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, that would be a good match.
No, it's just his name's Konnan. He's a kind of heavier, bigger, bald Mexican fellow.
Okay.
Who's the Mexican champion?
Wait, did you say what year this was?
It's 1996.
Okay, and it was after everything was exposed?
What? Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I forget things. We haven't discussed this kind of thing.
Oh, Glacier promo.
What is happening?
He does karate. So they've been building it up with these little vignettes for about, 4 months now probably. There'll be about 4 of these commercials every Nitro. At first they didn't show them. They just showed like graphics and shit.
That seemed like a better strategy.
Yeah, it's not great. And he still hasn't wrestled. It's the greatest build-up ever.
To nothing?
Oh, it's worse than nothing.
Well, that's a great shirt.
You like that? You like Larry Zbyszko's shirt?
Yeah. It's got ice cream on it, it looks. The fashion of wrestling. It's interesting.
I think Larry Zbyszko is just a 55-year-old man who wears shit like that.
Doesn't give a fuck.
They're in Florida, to be fair.
Oh.
And he golfs, so maybe
He just spent the afternoon walking 18.
He spent the afternoon banging young ladies.
While golfing.
Perhaps. He is a living legend, you know.
Yeah. Wait, who is he?
Larry Zbyszko.
Is he a wrestler?
Yeah, he used to be turned on Bruno Sammartino, who is his mentor. Turned heel on him. All right, here we have a recap. Settle down.
I knew somebody. Ooh, Benoit.
Benoit, there you go. You know anyone else?
Arn?
Yeah.
Woman.
Yep.
Aw, poor woman. Ooh, Lex Luger.
Yep.
I think that's about it. I don't know the fringy man.
Sting.
Woo!
I didn't expect you to know that from behind. So, here we got a recap of last week of Sting and Luger telling the Horsemen that they should join them on the 4-man team in War Games instead of Bongo Mongo and Chris Benoit. Don't do it, Sting. You're going to regret it. Sort of. Not really. It's a whole big thing. Pay no attention.
Okay.
Anyhow, so, yeah, Sting and Luger are basically saying, we've been in War Games. These other 2 guys haven't. Let us join you. We'll defeat the New World Order.
Wait, who's that guy?
Mongo McMichael.
Okay. Is he part of the 4 Horsemen?
He is. He also played football for the Bears.
He looks like a very large man. I know these men are not small, but he looks like a large man compared to them. Who's the blonde chick?
That's Deborah McMichael, who's Mongo's wife.
Oh, okay.
She has large puppies.
Yes.
That's what they call them
Oh.
in the business, puppies. Pretty sure your computer has virus.
Yeah.
All right, crisis averted.
Alrighty. Huh. And I thought that they made Apple so that they can't get viruses.
I guess they get worms.
Oh.
Eh. I'm going to get that shirt.
No.
Oh, shit. We haven't been making fun of people in the crowd.
I was just noticing the person with the finger.
I don't think I've ever had a giant foam finger.
I never have either. I wanted one, though. When I was a small child.
Maybe for our honeymoon, we could go to the factory where they make foam fingers.
Oh my god, that would be a lifelong dream.
I'm with you. They probably give you one at the end. All right, we've got the American males, only not quite because
They look Italian.
Scotty Riggs is out with an injury, I believe. So instead, we get Jim Powers teaming up with Buff Bagwell. I don't know, a lot of oil, a lot of spray tan.
A lot of grossness.
Yeah. Foam green Macho Man Randy Savage hat.
Heyo.
Kids with bowl cuts. Ooh, and they're wrestling the Dungeon of Doom. It's Kevin Sullivan with Big Bubber, as Dusty Rhodes calls him.
Oh, wait, no. Who was the guy? Who was the manager?
The manager's Jimmy Hart.
I
should know
recognize
Jimmy
him.
Hart.
Yeah.
Jimmy Hart he was Hogan's manager for a while. He was also the manager who was with Andy Kaufman when he feuded with Jerry Lawler. Remember we watched the documentary about the feud between the two?
Yeah.
Jimmy Hart was the manager on that.
Gotcha.
I think almost everyone in the ring here is alive.
That seems rare.
Big Bubba's not.
The Big Bubba didn't go just flying out of the ring, did he?
No, that's Jim Powers. I don't know if he's alive or not.
He doesn't really seem to be hitting him very well.
Well, he's not good.
He's at least selling it.
There's a reason I don't have any posters of Jim Powers on my wall.
Mm.
Or Kevin Sullivan.
The choreography seems pretty good, though.
Kevin Sullivan's a pretty good worker. That wasn't good.
What if they missed? I feel like that would be painful.
I mean, it's all painful.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, Kevin Sullivan, the blonde guy, his only downfall is that he's like 4'11". No, he's probably 5'4". So they cleared him out.
Huh.
What do you think of Buff Bagwell and Jim Powers? Do they do it for you?
No.
It's their gimmick is that they're sexy.
Well, they failed.
Or maybe gay. I'm not sure.
I'm going with that more than anything.
It's a fine line.
I mean, that would explain the outfit choice.
Yeah. Big Bubba he doesn't even have, I don't know what his gimmick is. I guess that his name's Bubba and he's big. He doesn't even have like an official outfit. He's wearing a WCW Nitro Ring Crew shirt with the sleeves cut off this episode.
I mean, going back to that not shirted spandex man, he's basically got neon arrows pointing to his man parts.
That's so you know where to find him.
And then his partner came in wearing leather. Well, yeah, and look at that.
He's got a nice body. He wants to show it off.
He's also not particularly great at the hitting, is he?
No, Buff Bagwell, he gets better. He's got a really good drop kick. I don't know. I like that they do that. He goes for it again, and Bubba just fucking crushes him.
I'm rooting for Bubba.
Yeah, you like Big... He was the big boss man in the WWF.
Mm.
He's the cop.
Hi, Harvey. Oh. I remember we watched one with the cop.
I'm sure you've seen him, yeah. Oh, here we go. Tree of Woe. This is their thing.
So he's just going to hang out there upside down waiting for a crotch shot.
Well, he can't help it. If I punched you in the face and slammed you and then put you upside down in the corner, you wouldn't be able to do anything about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Not promoting domestic violence for anyone at home.
You have not and never will hit me. For the record.
I might.
No, we wouldn't.
Depends on what you do.
Oh, goodness.
If you deserve it.
You would never.
Anyhow, back to the action. Back to men pretending to beat each other up. They got corner shot there.
Pretty intense.
It is intense.
He's selling it pretty well. I can't. The shiny.
You don't like the shiny?
No.
You probably had like pants or a book bag or something like that in 1996.
Guaranteed. Neon was great. Oh, poor manager.
Yep, poor Jimmy Hart.
No, there's the kid in the
Oh, he's
background.
going nuts.
Man, it's like that kid we had to sit behind when we went to go see the ladder.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
When we saw Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Kid was into it.
Very into it.
Uh-oh.
Wait, this is a team thing. I didn't realize, I thought it was like a 2-on-1 thing.
What? No. Why would you think that? There
I don't
were four
know.
people.
I forgot about the white-haired man.
That's Kevin Sullivan.
I forgot about him.
He's wearing black underpants.
Clearly. It's a swimsuit. And Chuck shoes, it looks like.
They're wrestling boots.
Nah. Somebody wears Chucks, don't they?
I don't think.
No.
That wasn't really a thing in 1996.
I guess that was more 2000s.
Those were, in 1996, Chuck Taylors were 50-year-old fucking basketball shoes that only a dumbass would wear because they hurt your feet, offer no support, and are a pain in the ass to put on.
Who's that man? He looks like Carl Winslow.
That's Teddy Long. He's the American, he's Jim Powers' manager.
Oh, okay.
And he's pissed off about the decision.
Well,
Oh, yeah. Here's why. Here we go. Sorry. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Big Bubba, he gets his shoulder up, but it's, so right now the whole angle is that Nick Patrick, the referee, he's a bad referee.
Uh-huh.
He can't be trusted. Maybe he's working for the New World Order. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's incompetent. Nobody knows. Who can we trust?
Nobody.
Well, maybe not Nick Patrick. So the American males, or I guess Bagwell and Powers, they think they won. But he says, no, it's not over, and then the other two jump him from behind and they win. And that's what Teddy Long's pissed off about.
So, when we watch these things, we never watch them, or when I'm watching them with you, I never see anything in any kind of order.
Okay.
It's just kind of whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I feel like the later ones are much better refed.
It depends on what you're watching and when you're watching it. I mean, that was perfectly refereed. That was a fuck up on purpose because it's part of an angle.
Yeah. I guess my point was I feel like that the refs aren't as much involved in the storyline as they were back then.
Well, they rarely are now, but you needed that because you've got the New World Order, which is at this point 3 people, versus the WCW, which is an organization of 100 people. How is the New World Order possibly going to get over? How are they going to win? Well, if they got a referee in their pocket, it doesn't matter what the match is. You can win every time.
That's true. Sometimes men just need to embrace the fact that they need to shave their head.
Hard to have long hair if you shave it off.
Yeah, but sometimes you just gotta give in.
I don't know. He's like a miniature Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Yes, he is. But who wants to be like Hulk? Nobody. That's who.
Everybody did.
No.
He sold a lot of T-shirts.
Well, this girl didn't buy a T-shirt.
You probably wore fucking, I don't know. You probably had a bunch of fucking Lisa Frank bullshit.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna get you a Lisa Frank binder.
That would make me incredibly happy.
Right.
She's making a comeback, apparently.
You can get the old shit on eBay pretty cheap.
Nice. What are those T-shirts in the background of?
4 Horsemen shirts.
Ah.
Notice the Roman numeral 4 and the horse.
I saw it for 2 seconds. Heyo.
That's 1 second for the number and 1 second for the horse. How long does it take you to identify a horse?
Many seconds.
What do you think? It was just a bunch of cats tied together?
Yeah. Duct taped, maybe. So is Lex Luger in a constant state of flex here?
Yeah. That's his gimmick, is that he flexes, that he's muscly. This is one of the better Luger promos, or interviews, rather. We discovered, I don't know, a week or two ago on here, we noticed, Luger is 1,000, the slower he talks, the better he is.
Oh.
There's some guys that the faster they talk, the better they are. But Luger, when he slows it down, he's not bad.
Jake the Snake is great.
Well, yeah.
He's got it down. He can smooth.
At this point, 96, he is, I'm going to say, pretty fucked up on some illicit substance.
Luger?
No, Jake Roberts.
Oh, sorry.
And will remain that way for quite some time.
Poor Jake the Snake. But he gets his act together. Root for him.
Yeah, we'll all root for him. Hey, the cat's here.
Hi, Shinobi. Or Nobi, as your alternative name is.
You can't say the cat's name on the thing. Now people are going to know the cat's name.
Sorry.
What the fuck?
Hey, you announced my dog's name.
Fuck that dog.
Hey.
That's not even his real name. His real name's Brenda. He's a transgender dog. He's pre-op, and how dare you assume his gender based on his genitalia?
I say the same about your cat.
Anyhow, yeah, Sting and Luger teaming up with the Horsemen. Sting's excited.
Yeah.
Got that fake locker room thing in the background, or
Luger was too focused on flexing his arms to really do much of anything.
You would flex a lot if you were that muscular too.
I mean, I don't know. It looks like if you just stuck a pin in him, he'd explode.
At least he didn't do the titty dance nonstop.
Oh, gross.
That's Arn Anderson called him out on that. So Mike Enos.
I don't know who that is.
It's that guy right there.
Oh. Is he a motorcycle dude?
No, leather vests just seem to be popular in wrestling at this time. Malenko wears one, Benoit wears one, he wears one. I'm sure someone else does that I'm forgetting, but a lot of leather vests without shirts under them.
Alrighty.
Your dog's panting on my podcast.
He's warm. It's warm outside.
He's inside.
He's a wee little man, isn't he?
Ah, goodness. That's Chavo Guerrero Jr.
I feel like that is a name that... Did he lead some revolution?
What? No. You thinking of Che?
Yes.
Chavo, you might be familiar with as he is the nephew of Eddie Guerrero.
How do I know that name?
Because your fucking poop sheets and your fucking bullshit podcast that fucking expose the business and knock the business and talk down about wrestling fucking have a love affair with Chris Benoit, and his best friend was Eddie Guerrero, and
and he died?
Yeah, and they like talk shit about that whole situation.
Yeah. They didn't talk shit about it.
Well, then I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Did they talk about all the time Chris Benoit opened doors for little old ladies, or
Yeah, they talked about how nice he was and how everything just it was completely mental, like the injuries to his brain just really ate at him.
So Mike Enos versus Chavo Guerrero Jr. Little bit of a weight discrepancy here.
Yeah. I think you could flick him.
This is another one of those matches that doesn't make any sense. Like, if we expect this to be a real sport and treat it as such, there's no reason for the two of these guys to be wrestling each other. They're not in the same weight class. They would not be wrestling for the same belt. Not in the same division. There's absolutely no reason for this match. Unless there's some fuckery coming up, which there might be, because I haven't watched this. I don't know what happens. Do you know what happens?
No, I'm distracted by these chaps. Are they chaps?
I mean...
Why is he wearing
I
chaps?
think they're chaps. Well, you know, he might have a cowboy gimmick. He didn't have a hat, though, did he?
No, but he had a vest.
Maybe he couldn't afford the hat.
Yeah, maybe the hat's,
Are cowboys known for wearing
they're
vests?
striving?
I
Yes?
don't think what? I don't think cowboys wear vests.
I think they may.
I don't think they do. They
Maybe
wear
in the cartoons?
what cartoon cowboy?
Well, what about
wears a
City
vest?
Slickers? Did they wear vests?
At no point do I remember Daniel Stern coming out wearing a vest with no shirt.
Well, who said no shirt was involved?
I don't remember seeing Billy Crystal.
Wait, who is the man that was walking around with a towel on him?
What?
He looked like I don't know. It looked like it was part of the plan. Whoa, who's
That's
that guy?
That's Konnan.
Oh.
He's the Mexican champion.
And he's in a wheelchair?
No, I
Oh,
think
that
it's,
man, right there.
I think it's a regular chair.
He has a towel on it. He's prancing in the background. Very angry.
Fuck, I don't know. I should know. I don't know. It seems like Mike Enos has a tag team partner at this point, but I can't really... Why is this match taking place? Why is it this high in the card? Why is it on
he
Nitro?
wearing chaps?
He's a cowboy.
We haven't determined that.
Why else would he be? Maybe he's a biker. Bikers wear vests.
Do they wear chaps?
Yeah. It's to protect you when you fall off your motorcycle.
Also, why is that man wearing... I have many questions.
What's the question?
Why is that man wearing a towel on his head
To absorb sweat.
next to the ring?
Yeah, to absorb sweat. Rodman used to do that.
As in Dennis?
Yeah?
But is this... Why is there another wrestler there?
I don't know. The volume's not turned up because we're not really set up for this.
Well, that's not my fault. You're the expert here.
Well,
You're failing at your job.
I don't know what to tell you, but if I'm the expert, we're in a world of shit. All right, we got a ref bump.
Okay, finally, the toweled man makes his entrance. Oh, poor little guy. He's already getting flopped around this... Oh, wait. Never mind. I thought that they were teaming up against...
Yeah, I still have no fucking clue without the volume. Clay's going ballistic right now that I don't fucking know who this is.
Failing.
I'm also 20 feet away from the TV.
Details. That was kind of a fun little move. Oh, it's another chap man. They're both wearing chaps. Oh, and they match. Look at that. They're chap buddies. Who's your good little buddy? I don't know what just happened, but they're very upset. They're really selling this anger
Is
thing.
that Dirty Dick Slater? Oh, it is Slater. Slater and Enos are a tag team. Okay, fuck. You know what? Fuck you, Clay. I don't feel bad for not knowing Dick fucking Slater. I don't know every dick that walks onto the fucking screen like you do. You dick expert. I know he's going nuts. He screamed, "Oh, it's fucking Dick Slater! Dick Slater!" Anyhow. So, yeah, since they're dressed the same, he comes out and he ref bump, and then they switch places, and he gets a win by cheating.
So they're the bad guys.
Yeah, they're the bad guys.
They're heels.
I mean, he was 10 times the size of his opponent, so that's a good tip-off that he's the bad guy.
Yeah. You know who else the bad guy is?
Who?
People who set up that match.
Why?
Because it's not fair. A little itty-bitty man that you can just squish with your finger.
You shouldn't talk about a man that way.
Sorry.
He's capable. He's skilled. He comes from a family with a proud wrestling tradition. Goddamn.
Motherfucker.
Anyhow. So, Mike Enos gets the win over Chavo with interference by Dick Slater. Setting up an angle, maybe. Ooh.
What is happening here?
We got a Nitro shirt.
Oh, goodness, that background.
And
it's so 90s.
Dude, fuck you. That's awesome. If I could have that background on this wall, I would.
Oh, no.
Why? What's wrong with that?
It's too much.
Just the changing graphics?
Yes.
But only $25 for a Nitro shirt.
Also, it's...
Oh, Saturday night. Let's see what's going on this week. They're building fucking Android arms again. There it is. They map it out.
Man, this is high tech.
Goddamn Terminator Factory over at WCW Saturday night. See that?
TBS.
On TBS 605.
Ah, yeah, I remember that. That was annoying.
What? No, that's not annoying at all. That gives you time to get there.
Yeah.
See the last 5 minutes of the fucking Braves game or Seinfeld.
Oh, is this another masked man?
No.
That's his real face? JL.
Yeah. It's his real face. Should see his mother.
Oh.
Guy looks like Robin Williams, a very tall, bald man. I don't know, it's kind of a weird crowd. I mean, they're all weird crowds.
It looks small.
Yeah, it's only like 1,000 some people, remember?
Yeah.
When I gave the attendance.
I do remember. I was just commenting. It does look small. Sometimes they do a good job of making it look packed, but...
Alright, so JL versus Rey Mysterio Jr. This should be a fucking barn burner. Both these guys can go.
Cruiserweight. That sounds like they should be in a car.
Not cruiser control weight.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if you said like a ship, I would have.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're not. They're smaller. The quote unquote cutoff for this division's 210 pounds, I think. 220. I don't know.
I don't know either. Are we going to have a lot of flippies?
Yeah, we should. In WWE right now, it's 205, but I want to say in WCW it was 210 pounds. I'm going to have to look that up.
I like these colorful outfits, though.
There you go. You call the match while I look this up.
And now they're circling and throwing punches and twisting arms, calling uncle-ish.
Cruiserweight, a wrestler weighing 220 pounds or less. Because, yeah, I remember thinking at 220, I was like a freshman in high school. And I remember thinking I could whip most of these guys' ass.
Easily.
I mean, as like a 13-year-old kid, though.
Easily.
Anyhow, call the match.
Right now they're hugging, telling each other they like each other. They're friends.
Okay.
In a very headlock way. Now punching in the gut. Things got weird. Ooh, flippy. Ooh, more flippies. Oh, we're getting more energy here. Bit slow to start.
It is a bit slow to start. They're hopefully building.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say something. Oh, there. I don't like him.
What? Why?
I don't. Oh, and he's the bad guy too. He turned,
Why'd you make a pirate sound?
and I panicked and didn't know what to do, so I committed to
So
that.
you thought "arg" was the way to
go. Yes.
All right, here we got the NWO. They're gonna spray paint the production truck.
Because he's a bad Hogan now.
Yep.
I think, does he paint on the black scruff on his face?
I think that's real.
I mean, okay. His facial hair just seems like it would take way too much work.
I don't know.
Who are these other people?
That's Scott Hall and Kevin Nash.
Oh.
All right, so back to the match where they've been doing a bunch of fucking
Flippies.
rest holds. The crowd is bored as fuck. I believe Tony Schiavone right now is telling us that they do not condone vandalism.
Well,
I don't know why anyone would have thought that they did condone vandalism, but they don't.
but hey, that's more interesting than the match that we were just watching, apparently.
Yeah, why the fuck would we watch a match when there's vandalism?
Well, it's Hulk Hogan. Everybody loves Hogan.
There's security at this event. I guarantee if you go to one of these fucking events and just start spray painting shit, you'll be arrested. Where the fuck are the authorities?
But not if you're Hulk Hogan, because everybody loves him for no reason.
No, you can't just do that.
If you're Hulk Hogan, you can.
You can't, because he's a bad guy. It doesn't... No.
He's not a bad guy. He's just pretending.
Are you sure he's not a bad guy pretending to be a good guy, pretending to be a bad guy?
Well, let's just get meta here.
Back to the match.
Yeah. Oh, they jump a human jump rope.
Wouldn't a human jump rope be if someone was using another person as a jump rope?
Well, he jumped over him. So, jump rope. Wait, there's no... Oh.
What's the rope?
Oh, that was kind of fun. Twisty. That worked out well. I don't know if he intended for that. Who's that guy?
That's Dean Malenko. He's serious.
Yes, he is. Sometimes I think of the seconds before they start to record this, and all right, now we need to have you be very serious and stand here. How do you get into that face?
I mean, I think that's his normal face.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, he's a handsome guy.
Well, he just looked very angry.
He's rugged.
Okay. This is I don't like this match. They are just talking at each other, hugging each other, literally falling on the ground for each other. He just literally got onto all fours. What is happening? What kind of wrestling match?
That's real wrestling. That's what wrestling looks like.
Oh.
What do you mean? What kind of wrestling? Like, real wrestling. I don't know why they did that, but...
And then he crawled over to the rope when he wasn't really doing anything? I don't...
This isn't a good match. I'm gonna give you that.
Okay. That's all I really wanted.
And it's made worse by the fact that these guys should give you a good match. So
A lot of flippies. I expect flippies when I see a mask.
See, he did the say he was going to give him the down position, but he just kicked him.
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
He's the bad guy.
I feel like that would hurt a lot.
It all hurts.
That's true. That in particular, I would think.
Mm. Sit down powerbomb. Now.
Oh.
2 count. The crowd is looking everywhere but the ring.
know. They're all sitting down, except for that one dude. Oh, wait, nope. There he is. He went down too.
Sometimes, if you're lucky at these events, someone in the crowd will get in a fight.
That was fun.
Usually that's if you're watching on TV and there's something big going on, and then all of a sudden the crowd, they just turn to something else that's a fight. It used to happen a lot.
Why? Because Hogan was in the crowd?
No, why would Hogan be in the crowd?
Because I don't like him.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with you.
Why?
You're coming at this from a position of someone that never liked Hulk Hogan. It throws your whole perspective off.
I don't know. I'm
not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying.
I like Jake the Snake.
That's good. It's just not relevant.
There was another person that... Oh, The Undertaker.
The Undertaker never... Well, as The Undertaker, he never wrestled for WCW.
Wow, these are details that I can't keep straight.
The point is that he's not going to show up at any point.
Oh, that's very disappointing. He has a great entrance.
I mean, it would have been awesome if he did show up, but he didn't.
Right now, that would be great. Just the bells would, make this exciting.
So you think boring wrestling matches, if you just added bells, would be...
I think that's what this boils down to.
Okay, more
anything.
bells.
This match in particular, it's boring.
It hasn't been a great fucking match. That's true.
Is it done?
No, but the first hour of Nitro is going to be done in 40 seconds, and there's going to be fireworks for no reason.
That was kind of fun. I'll just let it be done, please.
You had enough of this
Put us
match?
out of our mercy. Put it in. Wait, what's that phrase?
What?
I don't know. I'm tired.
From what?
Being awake?
Fireworks in 5 seconds.
Yay! Does that mean that they're done?
No, that doesn't mean that they're done. That means that there's fireworks.
Oh.
There's no hidden meaning. It's not a metaphor for anything.
I was hopeful. Oh, that's exciting.
I don't know what you thought the fireworks were going to be, but...
I knew they were inside of an arena. I didn't know what they were going to be committing to.
Well, they don't shoot them as high because of the ceiling,
No.
Well, it's true.
Well, this is still going on.
Yeah, it is.
He looks kind of like he's the Riddler.
Well, his last name's Mysterio.
Oh. I see what they did there.
Yeah. And also, he wears a mask. There's a lot of layers.
There is. Nobody ever said that these people were not smart.
I think a lot of people have said that.
Well, they're only looking at the surface of things.
I mean, on the surface, there's a mask and there's question marks. And his name's Mysterio. It's right there.
Well, trying to give him some credit.
I don't know. I think JL, I think his costume, he looks like a Power Ranger.
Yes, he's the Purple Power Ranger.
It's the Purple Ranger. The long lost Purple fucking Ranger. With less karate. You know what bugged me about the Power Rangers?
What?
Is that, like, they got swords and axes and whatever their little special fucking weapons are, the lance. Motherfuckers got guns.
Yeah.
Why don't they just whip their guns out and start shooting people?
Because then that wouldn't make a good story.
Then why the fuck do they have guns?
For show?
Match is over.
Yay!
No, I don't know. It's like that scene in Indiana Jones.
Oh, with the...
Where he just,
does the crazy moves.
The guy with the sword, he just pulls out his gun and shoots him.
Yeah, that is great.
I'm sure we've probably mentioned this 100 times in the podcast, but they did that because Harrison Ford was supposed to fight the guy.
Oh, and he broke his arm, didn't he?
Yeah, he was sick.
Oh, yeah.
And like, God, just shoot him. One of the best fucking scenes in the whole movie.
Aw, woman. Oh, wait, and then is that Randy Savage's ex?
Yeah, she did.
Elizabeth?
Yep. We
A
got
lot of these people are dead.
half of them are dead. Half of them are alive.
Well, the 3 in the back are dead?
A Benoit woman and Elizabeth are dead.
Yeah.
And then, Mean Gene and
Not the Reds. Let's
Bongo
get ready to
Mongo
rumble,
and
man.
yeah, not get rid. Mean Gene, you should know Gene Okerlund. That's fucking depressing.
At this point, what's Elizabeth's purpose? She's no longer with Randy Savage, right?
I mean, yeah. Boobs.
Yeah.
That.
Okay. That seems to be the only purpose for women on this show.
Elizabeth was at least a good bit of storyline in the kind of on again, off again at this point. Flair, a feud between Flair and Savage. Because Flair has her.
Oh.
Which makes Savage crazy.
Okay.
So she was a good plot device. I don't know. Legs and boobs is really what she does.
Does she have a thing with Luger in real life, or is it...
Not yet, but she will eventually.
Okay. And they were together when she died, right?
Right.
Yeah. And he is so tiny now.
He's not a large fellow anymore.
No.
So Mongo and Benoit, they're out to prove that they belong in War Games with Arn and Flair instead of Sting and Luger.
Okay.
Damn it.
I know all the weirdness with Benoit, but I have to say, the few matches that I've seen of him, he's a good wrestler.
Oh, he'd be on. God damn it, hour 2. So hour 2, we get rid of, for the announcers, we get rid of Shivani and Zbyszko. We gain Heenan, which is huge. We also gain Bischoff, the guy on the left who fucking... He's proof that it's possible to blow and suck at the same time.
Oh, alrighty then.
He's that fucking bad.
Yeah.
Luckily for everyone watching, his time is numbered. He will not be announcing for a whole lot longer, which helps quite a bit. Oh, here we get to see Hogan throw the best chair shot ever, which...
Is that Savage?
Yeah. Which splits fucking Savage open.
I do love his fringe.
You should wear more fringe.
I should. Everybody should wear more fringe. Especially as long as that.
Why don't we?
I don't know.
Why is that not
question.
a thing?
I don't know.
It looks good.
Although it would be kind of annoying getting in and out of cars.
Not if you have like a big car or a truck.
You would still get caught in the door.
You pull it in. It's like wearing a long coat.
Oh, that's true. You just have to get used to it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going to get a winter coat.
With fringe?
Or a jacket with fringe, yeah.
I think you should get pants like that.
I feel like I've seen women wearing pants like that.
You absolutely have. That was also in the 90s. I vividly remember people in my high school would wear jeans and they would shred them up to the knee and wear them.
Were you in high school in the 90s?
I was, thank you.
You're old.
Barely.
Not barely. I was in high school. No.
I started high school in 97.
Jesus Christ. I was in 7th grade in 97.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that was my freshman year. 98. No, 98. I was in high school in 98.
I don't know, man.
I'm robbing the cradle, I know. Is this a recap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, the Giant fucking going over the top. It's an athletic son of a bitch.
What was Andre's wrestling name? Andre?
Andre
the Giant from Princess Bride?
Yeah. Andre the Giant.
Oh, and then we have the Giant. That's not confusing at all. Heyo.
I mean, it's not. One of them's Andre the Giant, and the other one's just the Giant.
So, question: does Randy Savage ever face the camera?
He does not typically start out facing the camera. quite frequently he begins facing the other way.
Interesting choice.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. I just think it's weird. I mean, I think I'm trained to have people who are talking to me via a camera to be looking at me.
Well, Randy Savage is nuts, so
That is true.
he doesn't fit your special little mold.
He is the macho man.
He's not part of your little fucking, I don't know, Will and Grace look at the camera and fucking read off a cue card and talk bullshit.
No.
No.
But he's got creamer sometimes.
Yeah. He does have creamer sometimes.
Cream of the crop.
It's because the cream rises to the top.
Yep.
Well, it's true, it does. I don't know.
The French is just, it's got good dramatic effect. I approve of the French for him.
And who doesn't like fringe?
Nobody.
Jim Duggan.
Is he American, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Oh, wait, did we see one of him when he brought out a saw? Was that a thing?
No. He brings out a 2x4, which you might cut with a saw, but I don't think he does any craftsmanship or lumber work.
There was one entrance that it was recent that we watched, where a guy came out wielding a saw.
Oh, yeah. Who the fuck does that? Fuck, that's gonna drive me nuts.
On the Giant.
Yeah, it's the Giant.
He's easy to pick out. Ooh, it's Jimmy Hart again.
Yeah, Jimmy Hart manages the Dungeon of Doom, and the Giant's also in the Dungeon of Finn Balor. Jesus.
Continue.
Anyhow, he's in the Dungeon of Doom, and since Jimmy Hart's the manager for the Dungeon of Doom, he comes out with all the Dungeon of Doom people.
Alrighty then. Ric Flair versus... What are you reading here?
I'm looking at...
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I saw...
Your bullshit podcast expose this fucking business. You expose our fucking business. Telling us how the fucking people, how the podcast work. I'm looking at goddamn notes. Why the fuck are you reading what's on my phone on the podcast?
I was intrigued by a headline that I saw.
There was no headline.
Well, a bolded sentence.
And what? You have some sort of fucking rare bone disease that causes you to read shit that's bolded out loud?
Yes.
Watch the goddamn match. So what do you think of Jim Duggan?
He's American?
He is. How does his...
I don't have much of an opinion. Right now, he just seems pretty bland.
Really? Bland?
Yeah.
I
mean, he's got stars on his knees. He's wearing underwear.
Uh-huh. He's got long, stringy hair, and he's the most patriotic person ever.
He's an American.
And that includes the wrestler called the Patriot. He's more patriotic than the Patriot.
He needs to have more stars and stripes incorporated into his outfit.
They do
not... a cape. He should have a cape.
They don't make stars and stripes in underwear that big.
But he should have a cape.
I don't think he's coordinated enough to wear a cape and do this sort of thing. I really don't.
But that would be perfect. Everybody should have a cape. Cape and fringe. That would make life more interesting.
Everybody can have a cape and fringe, otherwise it gets boring.
Aw, they're hugging. Look at that.
It's a bear hug.
So is he going to slam him on his back? Because I feel like that's a thing that should happen
No,
right
he
now.
squeezes the fucking air out of him so he can't breathe.
Oh. It just seems awkward right now.
Well, it's a bear hug. How is that awkward?
I don't know. Flailing. It doesn't look like he was squeezing particularly hard.
Oh, he was squeezing hard.
And now he butt him.
He's punching him with his ass. He's punching Duggan in the dick with his ass. What don't you understand about that move?
All right, that's a good point.
First they hug, and then he dick punches him with his ass.
And then the other guy grabs his taint.
Yeah, that's for a scoop slam. Uh-oh.
Is this Abe Lincoln?
No, it's not Abe Lincoln. It's goddamn Ted DiBiase.
Oh.
You remember from the WWF, the $1 Million Man?
Oh, the $1 Million Man, yeah.
That's him. He's in WCW. Fuck, this is a big fucking deal.
Oh, is his entrance the money, money, money?
It used to be, but now he's in the WCW. And well, fuck. This is a big deal.
Well, then.
This is like, fuck, I don't know. I don't fucking know what shows you watch.
You know, if I were to have a gimmick, I would want that to be the gimmick because would have to, especially before everything was exposed, he would have to really sell the fact that he had money.
He did. Vince McMahon gave him a wad of cash and a fucking credit card.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds...
He always flew first class, and Duggan's got the tape. Duggan's got the... he's getting more tape.
That would hurt. As it gets...
Go! Nothing. Duggan actually tells the Giant to hold on and the Giant says okay.
Oh,
he's gonna get
right here.
He's gonna get his 2x4. Jimmy Hart's go. It's out, and he's up for the choke slam.
He's literally flailing his arms around.
Yeah, it's because he's an oaf. That's fucking impressive.
That was awesome. He didn't even finish counting. Wait, is the match over?
Oh, Ted DiBiase counting to 4. Is he the 4th member of the New World Order? He is.
Oh, spoiler.
Well, so this is like Ted DiBiase. This is like I don't fucking know. I don't know what TV shows you watch, but this is like fucking Chandler showing up in fucking Mama's Family.
Mama's Family?
Yeah, Mama's fucking Family. You never watch Mama's Family?
No. Oh wait, was it the lady with the gray curly wig?
Vicky Lawrence.
Yeah. Okay. I never watched it, but I know what it is.
And then the guy from F Troop, that was her son. I think Vincent was his name. And then they had Bubba, which was that kid who was in the fuck was the name of that movie? Renaissance Man with Danny DeVito. He was one of the dumb kids in the class.
Goodness.
Anyhow, I don't know, this is like a big fucking deal. This is like fucking Dennis Franz's character from NYPD Blue showing up on fucking CSI Miami. Goddamn Sipowicz just shows up with his short sleeves and his tie. What the fuck's he doing on this show? He's not on this show.
Okay, so legitimate question.
That's what Ted DiBiase showing up here is like.
What are they building to?
What do you mean, what are they building to?
Why would they do this? Why do they do this crossover?
Oh, well, they're not doing a crossover. Ted DiBiase stopped working for the WWF and started working for WCW, but they don't tell you that. So storyline wise, I guess is what you're asking.
Yes.
The New World Order's only got 3 motherfuckers. 2 of them directly came from the WWF, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. The 3rd member was Hulk Hogan, who a couple years ago came from the WWF.
Okay.
And so, here's an NWO ad. So now, storyline-wise, obviously the New World Order needs more people to be able to compete with WCW.
Okay.
What are you fucking smirking at?
I didn't realize I was.
So Ted DiBiase is going to be the 4th member. And since his gimmick was he was the $1 Million Man, they're going to say that he's the one bankrolling the New World Order.
Okay.
So now, not only do they maybe have a referee in their pocket, Rock and Roll Express.
That is an older man?
This is the greatest tag team of all time.
Okay.
A couple years past their prime.
Maybe a little. Oh, more fringe. Look at that.
They still wrestle.
That's impressive.
I didn't say they're particularly good, but
No, that they're still willing to do that. I mean, they look old here.
Yeah.
Well, that one did. The mullet man.
Anyhow, so now they've got the world champion in Hulk Hogan. They got the two outsiders. They got a referee possibly in their pocket in Nick Patrick.
Oh.
And now they've got a millionaire.
Wait, is woman with Ric Flair? I thought she was with Benoit.
You know, it's hard to tell with the women and the horsemen. Everybody's fucking everybody. Except for Arn Anderson, who doesn't have time for this fucking bullshit. He just wants to goddamn wrestle. He's there for fucking business. He's there to beat people up. And these fucking women are running around getting in his goddamn way. But yeah, Ric Flair's fucking everybody. That's kind of...
Alrighty. He's got to be dyeing his hair. It just doesn't look very natural.
Jesus.
I know. It was quiet. I panicked. Sorry, Harvey.
What's your dog doing?
He breathed.
It sounds like he's coughing up a fur ball.
He didn't.
What was that noise?
Oh, wait. Did we get to watch an Arn Anderson match?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen many of these, if any at all.
Yeah, Ric Flair and Arn Anderson versus the Rock and Roll Express. So the Rock and Roll Express, they're pretty famous for being in a long-running feud with another tag team by the name of the Midnight Express.
Alrighty.
And do you know why the Midnight Express is important to us here?
No.
In my little world, at least.
No.
They had a manager by the name of Jim Cornette.
Heyo.
That was what brought him to prominence.
Alrighty. You do enjoy your Jim Cornette.
Goddamn.
Motherfucker.
Will you get me a pair of black underpants that say Enforcer on the back?
Absolutely. Christmas. It'll be in your stocking.
Fuck yeah. Maybe swim trunks.
Only if they're a banana hammock.
No, they gotta be just like that. Not a goddamn banana hammock. I don't have the body for that. I don't have the body for the Arn Anderson underpants, but maybe by the time I'm the age he is here.
He seems pretty good. I'm impressed with him.
Arn Anderson's
That
fucking
was kind of
badass.
nifty.
Yeah, so that's kind of their gimmick, is that they're tag team specialists.
They're in sync.
Yeah, they're good at doing shit in a tag team match. That's how they win, is because they're better at that than other people, even though you might be able to beat them one-on-one.
You're better as a team.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Alright. Ric Flair tags in.
I also don't think I've seen much of Ric Flair wrestle.
Well, it's about fucking time, Missy.
But we have seen Ric Flair in person.
We have seen Ric Flair in
It's
person.
a little needle. The size of a needle.
He's fucking old.
No, I meant we were so far away from him.
Oh, well, he's also old.
Also that, yes.
Fuck, he's old here. I remember people talking, you know, how Hogan was too old at this time, how Savage was too old at the lot. So many guys were too old. And then Flair, who was considered, I think he's only like 2 years older than Hogan. I could be wrong, but I don't think he's much older than Hogan. How Flair was just over the fucking hill and no one could believe he was still doing this. And fuck, he wrestled for another 15 years.
Jeez. He reminds me of the 1920s, 1930s boxers. Like, he just seems to have that body.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. The old bare
Yeah.
knuckle.
Yeah. And he wears his underwears the right height, it looks like.
Well, he's modest. He's not modest. He's anything but
Ric
modest.
Flair.
All right, here we got Arn Anderson back in. Look at that sell.
Yeah, he's good at selling.
Oh, that was beautiful. Caught him with the foot and tagged Flair back in.
Harvey has some itches.
Get your flea dog out of here.
Hey, he has flea medication. He doesn't have any fleas.
If he doesn't have fleas, why the hell is he taking flea medication? Would you be concerned if I started taking fucking herpes medicine?
A little, yes.
Okay then. What the fuck? Why is he taking flea bag medicine if he doesn't have any fleas?
It's preventative.
Just get a fucking vaccine or something.
I don't. Yeah, I'm sure those exist. They probably cost $1 million or something.
What about a flea collar? When I was a kid, you just waited till your dog had fleas, and you put a flea collar on him.
We had that for the
And
dog.
they smell good. I love the smell of a flea collar.
Yeah.
And you just put him on there, and what the fuck? He's too good for a flea collar?
Yes.
I'm getting him a flea collar.
He gets treats once a month.
What? He gets treats every fucking night. You give him treats for taking a shit.
He deserves a reward.
Why?
Hey, I think we're missing things that are happening on the screen. I think Ric Flair and Arn Anderson just won, and I don't know why.
Because they're better wrestlers. It doesn't matter why they won.
Oh, okay.
This shit happened 20 years ago.
Woman's outfit is very interesting.
What are your thoughts on it?
She looks like a man, and then not at the same time. Just the tuxedo top is weird. And Elizabeth just doesn't... Elizabeth just stands there.
She always seems uncomfortable.
She doesn't know what to do with her arms.
I think she has long arms.
Also that.
Maybe that's the problem.
And she doesn't know what to do with them.
Oh, yeah, if I forgot the long-running thing that woman just seduces Mean Gene on camera at every interview.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Why?
I don't like it. Oh, that chick's doing the 4 Horsemen in the back.
Everybody likes the 4 Horsemen.
Except for $1 Million Man.
Well, he's just there watching.
That's true. He's doing a very good job of it.
God damn it, Arn Anderson's good.
Yeah.
I would also, if you want to get me some green fucking Ric Flair embroidered.
We'll just get you some new underwear. It'll be professional wrestling themed.
We discussed doing that on one of the podcasts, how you get a 5-pack.
Oh.
And you can get, if it's this style, the brief style, it's like, Arn Anderson and some other guys who wore that style. But then you can get like the boxer briefs, which are more the like pant style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you can do like the I don't know what they are, but they're in between the boxer brief and the brief style.
I know the boxer.
The shorts.
What? No, that's not. I don't think that's a boxer brief.
Oh, I don't know what I was thinking of then.
I don't know either.
Maybe I'm thinking of bicycle shorts. There we go.
You sure do know a lot about men's underpants.
I know. I was confused about.
Back to Clash of the Champions. If you haven't seen this show, again, I highly recommend going back and checking it out. This is, to date, I think since we started this podcast, the best event there's been was that Clash of the Champions. It's fantastic, bell to bell.
30-second recap?
Well, it's just the match that they're talking about.
Okay.
They're not going to recap the whole fucking thing.
Okay.
Because then it's just a replay if you show the whole thing.
Well, sometimes there are some of us who haven't watched it.
We have a subscription to the network. You can watch it anytime. You can watch it at work. You can watch it in traffic. You can watch it here at home.
I could do that.
Why don't you?
Because unless you're in the room, I'm probably not going to be watching it.
Why do you think that is?
Because I didn't watch it before.
So?
I don't know. It's a thing that we do.
Glacier promo. He's still coming. He's on his way. He is on a container ship somewhere in the South Pacific. Headed here. He's coming. There's footage. He's real. That's him right there. You can see him. He's got fucking
Fog machines.
Eskrima sticks. And fog machines. And some pretty good graphics for the time.
Yeah. I'm not impressed, though.
And blue lights. He's got blue lights.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Jericho.
I was going to say, I feel like I should know this kid by now.
He's important. Because he's good.
Is he still around?
He wrestles once a year, probably, give or take.
He looks pretty young.
Yeah. No, he's smart. He got the fuck out pretty much on top of his game and young and healthy and with all of his mental faculties. And Alex Wright.
Have we seen a match with him before?
If by we you mean the podcast community who follows this, yes.
Okay.
If by we you mean you and I don't know.
Okay.
But he's pretty good. He's German, and he has techno music. That's his gimmick.
His gimmick is techno music?
Well, he's German.
Oh.
That's his gimmick.
Okay. Does he eat a lot of sauerkraut?
You know, they don't really get into that. I'm expecting this to be a good match. Both these guys are good workers. Alex Wright has a wrestling school in Germany now.
Huh. He had an impressive entrance into the ring. I hadn't seen a flip into the ring before.
And Chris Jericho, he has a podcast and a rock and roll band.
You know, I thought that he seemed like a Nirvana kind of guy. I mean, not Nirvana, but...
Double drop kick to the nards.
I'm already more impressed with this than the masked duo from earlier today.
That's because it's a better match.
Yeah.
That's why you're more impressed. Working the arm.
Yeah, he is.
You know why he's working the arm?
To hurt it?
Yeah, and you know what it's setting it up for?
This?
No. Well, I mean, he's working the arm because his finisher attacks the lower back.
Oh.
And if that makes sense to you, then you are several steps ahead of me.
I was trying to figure it out, and it didn't make any sense to me.
I don't really know why he's working the arm. Maybe if we keep watching, we'll find out.
Or maybe it was just an easy thing that he could grab a hold of. That was... See, there's more flippies here than it was with the masked man.
Well, these guys are both technically cruiserweights also.
Oh. With their boats.
They're on the larger end of the cruiserweight scale.
Well, that was fun. They seem pretty well matched.
I mean, yeah, and it shouldn't matter if you've got a 7-foot guy and a 4-foot guy. If they both know what the fuck they're doing, they should seem evenly matched.
Yeah, and it seems...
Unless you don't want them to seem evenly matched, and then they shouldn't. And if two guys are the same exact size and you want them to seem like they're not evenly matched, if they know what the fuck they're doing, they're telling the goddamn story. If they're good at it, you'll believe whatever it is.
So I'm going to go with stereotypes. Is the German the heel?
You know, I'd say in this match, neither one of them are.
Okay.
Jericho will be a heel pretty soon. I don't think Alex Wright ever is. He switches gimmicks late in his WCW career, but as Alex Wright, I don't know that he ever goes heel.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Stay true to yourself, man. Don't give in to the pressure.
The hell are you talking about?
That he never went heel.
I mean, he completely changed his gimmick, though.
Oh, well, stay true to yourself.
And he became Berlin. Some sort of like goth.
Oh, so he went from being German to being German?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What?
He changed his gimmick.
What's not like when Hogan went from Hulkamania to fucking Hollywood Hogan, he also became Lithuanian, It's not like when Randy Savage went from the Macho Man to the Macho King that he was the king of fucking France. You don't fucking you don't change the country you're from just because you change your gimmick.
I mean, you said his gimmick was that he was German, and then you said he changed his gimmick, and then his name is he's Berlin, which that's German.
Not Berlin, Berlin.
That's that's what I said.
You said Berlin.
I'm tired.
It's Berlin, and it was a goth gimmick.
And that's very German.
Yeah, I fucking know, because he is German. You don't just fucking shit. What?
I think we're arguing the same thing here.
Yeah, except for you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
When The Undertaker went from being an Undertaker to a fucking biker, they didn't also start announcing him as being fucking Canadian. He was still goddamn American.
Alright, let's get back to the match here. What's happening right now?
I've been busy yelling at you.
I know. I've been busy not listening.
Alex Wright's outside the ring, and now Jericho's outside. Oh, I think he's checking on him.
I know. I was going to say, it seems like he's a little concerned about him.
It's because they're both good guys.
Aww.
This would be a great time for a heel turn, though, if he just started punching him in the mouth.
Aw, look, he's being like a mom.
I don't... Sure. Oh, I think he got counted out. Like Jericho won via count out. Let me check my notes since we don't fucking have volume because I wasn't prepared for this. Oh, you know what? I am set up for us to have volume.
Well, a good time for you to remember that.
I know. I fucked up.
Yes, you did.
Oh, the referee wants to count Alex Wright out, but Jericho doesn't want to win that way, so it's declared a no contest.
Yeah, it looked like he was saying no, he's hurt.
So yeah, there's that. Thoughts?
None.
You don't have any thoughts.
At the moment, I was mainly thinking of the red shorts and the yellow pants and how it seemed fitting.
All right.
Oh, I thought there were more masked men, but this is entertaining.
Yeah, that's the Steiner brothers on the left versus the Blue Bloods on the right. Unfortunately, we have the wrong two Blue Bloods, Robert Eaton and David Taylor. There are three Blue Bloods, the third of which is Regal.
Oh, Regal. You like Regal.
Yeah, but we don't fucking get him tonight. We get these turds.
Are they also British?
No.
Or Welsh? Is Regal British or Welsh?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's British. These fuckers are from America.
Oh.
And not even like New England. Oh yeah, I forgot they were playing up that there's dissent within the Blue Bloods.
I like that this one guy seems to be wearing for reals wrestling headgear.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Their gimmick is that they're really wrestlers, that they wrestled at University of Michigan.
Yeah.
Maybe Michigan State.
One of those schools up there.
I was thinking you were going to say that you liked that he was wearing polka dots.
Well, I couldn't decide if I liked it or not.
What?
I know. I was undecided, so I chose not to say anything.
Why would you not like a burly, grown, bearded man wearing polka dots?
It'd be better if it were hot pink. He ran through his legs like a dog.
Yeah, he's the dog-faced gremlin.
Oh, hey.
Kind of like your dog.
Hey.
But instead of the dog-faced gremlin, your dog's the gremlin-faced dog.
Hey.
What?
He's adorable. Stop picking on him.
He's ugly.
No, he's not. Harvey, you're adorable. Don't listen to him.
He looks like an old woman.
Well, I won't hurt you. Old man sometimes.
No, he doesn't look. He's not manly.
Hey, when he was attacked by a dog, he said that he was going to go down like a man.
Only because he was too stupid to fight or run.
He just...
He's going to get his face eaten off.
Well, he's fine. Nothing happened.
He's not fine.
Yes, he is.
Anyhow, now we got Dave Taylor in against Rick Steiner. We'll see if he fares better. European uppercut.
This does seem like more... For a second, I thought that guy was on the same team as him.
Oh,
that got punched.
That guy and him. Huh?
I know. I don't know these people. The polka dot, no, not the man in the blue pants, and the non-polka dotted man.
So you'll notice everyone's outfit is coordinated here because they're tag teams.
Yeah.
That should be ammunition for you to... There we go. Match's over. That was quick.
Oh, that was very quick.
Yeah, winners. That man and him.
Very descriptive. I'm good at this.
It's going to be the name of my tag team one day. That man and him.
You know that one guy with that one name from that one thing.
If you watched this shit when I wasn't around, you'd be up to speed.
I don't know. I got other stuff.
Like what?
Work?
Okay, what about when you're not at work?
Doing stuff around the house?
And you can't watch wrestling in the background?
No.
What the fuck?
I know. I'm the worst person ever.
What? Don't. I'll pick at it if I want to pick at it.
You are chewing it. That's not going to...
I don't have a free hand.
Anyway. For those who aren't able to see, he literally drilled his hand yesterday.
Who's he? Pronouns, pal.
Grant literally drilled his hand yesterday.
I did not drill it.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Okay, what did you do?
I was drilling something else, and my drill bit broke, and I stabbed my hand with the broken drill bit, but I did not drill it.
Oh, I thought that it actually was on and went through your hand.
No.
And luckily, his knuckle stopped it. But it's a pretty gnarly...
So, Squire David Taylor is getting into it here. And I believe he'll leave I don't know what happens. I don't remember.
So this was a good storyline then, huh?
No, I'm saying I don't know what happens in the future. Do you know what happens in the future?
Well, if it happened in the past, then yeah.
Okay, so what happens in the fucking Blue Blood?
Oh, I don't know. Regal wins?
God damn it. Earl Robert Eaton and Squire David Taylor. They're fighting. Do they make up? Does one of them get kicked out?
I'm going to go with yes.
To both of those questions? It can't be yes to fucking both.
Hey, it could be. It's the world of wrestling. Anything could happen.
Not anything. A man can't swallow his own head. Matter can't occupy the same space. And you can't fucking make up and break up at the same goddamn time. It's one or the other.
Well, fine.
It's time for the main event.
Yay. These people are also color coordinated.
What do you mean?
Black hair, black jacket. White hair, white jacket, red shirt. On both of them.
I don't know. Can't they just fucking put on an outfit? Can't they just dress?
No, everything is very intentional in this kind of thing.
I don't know that it is.
Well,
maybe Bobby Heenan just looks good in that colored jacket.
I don't know who Bobby Heenan is.
Bobby Heenan is the guy on the fucking right.
Oh.
Bischoff's wearing black because it's going to turn out he's a bad guy.
Oh.
It has nothing to do with his fucking hair.
See, intentional. Intentional.
The only reason that his hair is the same color as his jacket is because he fucking dyes it. But if he didn't dye it, you'd be, oh, gray hair, black jacket. That means something. Nobody knows what. See?
Oh, that's true. We haven't seen Benoit.
See? Puppies.
Yeah, puppies.
Fucking screaming Mongo.
I'm unimpressed by Mongo.
Why?
I don't know. I just am.
What? No, you need a reason.
It seems like he's just kind of there to yell a lot and stomp around a lot.
He is. So if that's his job, why are you unimpressed? He's doing a hell of a job at screaming and stomping.
Oh, well, I would like for him to contribute more.
What would you like him to contribute?
Flippies.
Flippies? He's not great in the ring.
So, yeah, I think that I would want him to be as good as Chris Benoit.
Well, nobody is going to be as good as Chris Benoit. For the most part.
So, wait, Hulk Hogan isn't even going to... Oh, Sting and Luger. Okay.
Yeah, remember the whole show they've been building this up?
Yeah, but they had Hogan make an appearance, too. I just assumed he was going to be doing something.
No, he was just vandalizing shit.
Oh, like you do.
If you're part of the fucking New World Order, that's what you do.
Yeah, obviously.
Jesus Christ.
There's that foam finger again.
That's a Sting foam finger. That's why they showed it.
Oh, it's already started. That was quick.
Yeah. Do you know what's going on in the storyline here?
Nope.
Fucking hell. Remember, Sting and Luger wanted to take the place of Benoit and Mongo in War Games.
Yeah.
And that pissed Mongo and Benoit off. Because they think they should be in War Games.
Yeah.
So now they're fighting.
Okay. And then winner gets War Games?
I don't remember. Probably. I didn't do my fucking homework for this episode.
Well, you're dropping the ball here, buddy.
You didn't do it either.
I didn't know I was supposed to. You told me, in fact, that the less I knew, the better.
Well, you're doing a hell of a job.
Nailed it.
Oh, fucking Mongo and Luger. These are not the best workers in the company, that's for goddamn sure. I don't know who calls the match when it's these two. I guess nobody.
Does that scenario happen much where you get enough I don't know if it's star power is the right phrase, but where just corporation says this is what's going to happen?
I mean, to an extent, someone in the back is telling you what's going to happen, and it depends on the company, it depends on the wrestlers. In the case of Mongo and Luger, you've just got two people that don't fucking know what they're doing. Therefore, they don't.
Huh.
What?
Just processing that. Goodness.
Yeah.
Some of these moves, you would just, I don't know, you hurt yourself.
Like what?
I mean, he threw his entire body on the ground.
Yeah, but he hit the other guy with his elbow, which is concentrated. I don't know, you hurt yourself you hit someone with your fist to hurt them. Why doesn't that hurt you? You're hitting them with your fist.
I would think it would hurt you.
With the same amount of force your fist is hitting their face. Well, then by that token, why does anyone do anything?
I don't know. I ask that question often. Well, it looks like Sting and Luger are having a little bit of an issue here.
Well, it's because Mongo and Benoit, they got the ring cut off. They're tagging in and out to work Luger over. It's good tag team psychology.
Yes, it is. Smart.
Yeah.
And Sting can't go around closer. He's got to stick to his one corner.
Yeah, he's got to stay in his corner. Can't come in the ring.
There, you just gotta give in.
Who's giving into what?
Luger. Although, here he is. He's coming back.
Double. That was actually a pretty good looking double close.
That really was. I liked that.
Now it's a race. Who's going to get tagged first?
Ruh-roh.
Oh, Sting's in.
Whoa. They flew.
Scorpion Deathlock.
Ah.
Oh, but here comes Mongo.
Oh, he wasn't tagged in, though. He cheated.
Well, you can do that. You can cheat if you're the bad guy.
Oh. Oh, that was a terrible sell.
Oh, Benoit got his knees up on that splash from the top. Oh, but then Benoit misses the diving headbutt. That's going to cause some brain trauma.
Luger, Hogan's here.
Yep.
Up to no good.
I like how you're excited about someone you don't like.
I don't, because I knew he was going to come into play.
So, I don't know.
He's going to, of course Hogan is, if he's going to be on a show, he's going to be on a show.
He's not already on the show.
He's not going to spray paint and that be his only bit.
It might be. Oh, Scott Hall jumps Mongo. Because Mongo is an idiot. That's his whole thing. Is that he's not very smart.
So is Hogan, what's Hogan's name as he's the bad guy? Did you say Hollywood Hogan?
Hollywood Hogan.
Okay.
And you know he's Hollywood Hogan when he has the black scruff.
Okay. Ouch. Goodness.
What?
It seems as though it's over.
Yeah, it is over.
Oh, now it's just a rumble.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I went and beat the shit out of your friends and spray painted them.
Yeah.
You'd want to do something about it.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you get rumbles.
Well, at least they're good buddies here.
No, and here comes the garbage. Oh, spray paint in the eye.
Brutal.
You're damn right, brutal.
Oh, he's a skunk. The opposite of skunk, I should say.
Look at all that garbage.
I know. At least, alright, he's doing a good job of selling the bad thing. If you can get people to throw garbage at you, you're doing something right.
Oh, and I'm doing something right.
They're the two dudes in the cowboy hats down front.
Yeah, those are two dudes in cowboy hats.
They stick out. They have lost control of this.
Who lost control of this?
I don't know. The people running this thing?
Like, I mean, I think they wrote this.
Details.
And we get, this is going to become a more and more common ending to Nitro, which is a match that's a no contest, a scrum. And this part is entertaining because at least you got Scott Hall on the microphone, but well, what do you think?
Interesting.
Is that good or bad?
No, it was just a crazy look. Oh, poor Benoit.
What? No,
He had a head injury.
You interesting? I don't.
No, it was interesting.
Okay.
What?
None.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
That's what I'm asking.
I liked it.
Well, I think your answer is very interesting.
Well, that's good. You should.
And, Ted DiBiase now counting to 5. Is there a 5th member?
To be continued.
It is to be continued for at least a couple years. All right, that's the episode. You gonna give it a star rating?
4 out of 5?
4 out of, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it, 3.
Alrighty. It was pretty mediocre then.
Yeah, thumbs sideways.
Yeah, alrighty.
All right, well, that's it for this week. We will be back as usual, hopefully in 2 weeks. I think the next time we record, we will be, Zach and Clay, hopefully out of trouble by then. We should be here in St. Louis. I think that's what we're scheduled for. Should be some shenanigans. I feel like I'm supposed to plug some shit. Yeah, check out our MySpace and whatever other social media platforms that you use. I think you can email us nitropartypodcast@compuserve.com. Anything else you'd like to add?
Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, well, all the good guys were busy, so.
Thanks. Appreciate
You're welcome.
it. Love you too.
See you next week.
Bye.